Hey guys, I'm just going to try and do what I can for now until I get a better sort of camera set up and some video content for you guys. But I'm just going to quickly run through today's Metkong program if you still have equipment at home and it's still doing that. So hopefully you can hear me. Sorry, I've got to use some wireless headphones because the speaker in my phone wasn't picking it up before. So you have your normal activation as normal. Please do any of that stretches if you're at home. You've got all the time in the world to stretch now. So do any of that extra mobility the best you can. I've just got it up on the screen so I keep looking up there to remember what we're up to, so don't mind me for a second. We've got some warm up and stability work. I have got some normal time domains up there, so to give you a bit of an idea how long each section should take, try and adhere to those. Your warm up stability today is 3 rounds, 10 on each leg. You've got a goblet hold, reverse stepping lunge. So using whatever equipment you've got, kettlebell, dog, dumbbell, plate, whatever, just holding it in the front. You're simply just going to step back each leg, knee touches the ground, my front shin is nice and vertical, step up to the center. Same leg goes back and down. We're going to do 10 on one leg, then you can switch to the other leg, doing the same thing. So when I go back, my shins are nice and vertical, I'm nice and upright, I'm not slouched forward or anything like that. Back up to the center. Then you've got a 10-meter monster band walk. If you haven't got a band or anything, I'll try and show you another drill in a second. Otherwise, our normal band, you can either make the 3 loops, put that band on. This could be a physio band or anything around the knees, and you can just do steps on the spot if you like, or you can walk forward, back, side to side. If you haven't got a light band and you've got more of a heavier duty band, then you can step on your band, cross it over, pull, chest up, but I'm still engaging through my glutes, and again, you can step and walk any direction that you like. If you haven't got anything like that, but you have got a bit of an equipment, let's just try and do some seesaws. So you're just going to hold it. I don't mind which hand, whatever one you can have more control with. You're going to reach forward, keeping your glutes active, slight bend in the knee, back to the top. So it's like a single leg RDL without twisting or moving. Nice and square, nice and straight. 10 on each leg again. And then you've got some empty bar good mornings. So if you have a barbell, great. Barbell up and over onto your back. Your chest is up. My feet are nice and straight. Lock down my core. Just bending forward so I feel hamstring stretch. Back to the top. Dropping down, back to the top. If you haven't got a barbell, grab a dumbbell again. You're just going to hold it in front of your body. Keep your legs locked this time. And we're going to reach a bit like a Jefferson curl as far as we can. Squeeze glutes and hamstrings. Back to the top. We haven't got any of that. You do have a band maybe. You can do a banded good morning. So stand on your band, over the back of the neck, standing tall, engage the core, back down as well. So that's our warm up. You've got 3 rounds of that, trying to get those glutes and hamstrings working. Your quads shouldn't be working too much. The strength work today, box squats, so continue on our normal program. You got box squats, waves. There's percentages on Modify. I won't tell you through here so you can see the numbers, but you've got percentages and reps there. We're going to do an 8, 6, 4, building percentages. Then we're going to go back to 8, 6, 4 again, slightly heavier weight. So wave 1 is a bit lighter, wave 2 is a little bit heavier. You do your 8 first, then your 6, then your 4, then we go back to 8, then 6, and finish on 4. It should get nice and tough. So if you've got a barbell, got a box, a bench, a milk crate, a table, a chair, it could be anything that you have at home in your shed, maybe like a car jack stand or something like that as well that you can sort of make up, but you should have something. With our box squats as normal, bar on the back of the neck, want you to try and engage your hips as much as you can. Slightly wider stance, if you can have those feet fairly straight forward. I want you to reach back with those glutes and hammies, keep those shins fairly straight, driving those knees out, touch the bench, back to the top. So if we have a barbell, if you have a normal high bar set up, that is fine. Nice wide feet, so wider than your normal stance. Engage the core, reach back, glutes and hammies, reach, reach, reach. Okay, the chest comes forward a little bit, touch the bench, straight back up. We're not coming down and sitting and having a rest. You've got to keep engaged. If you are confident, you can go to a bit of a low bar setup. So high bar, we're normally up high on the shoulders. Low bar, we're a lot lower. Hands are wider on the bar. You can adopt a wider stance again. I can really reach back and just touch as well. Some of you might find this a little bit easier. Some of you it might be a little bit more challenging. With your box squats today, you can superset this. If you have a box, great. If not, I'll show you another option. So once you finish a wave of box squats, if you've got a prowler or a sled, you can push that. Otherwise, you've got a box or something to stand on. You're going to do a one box jump, landing nice and tall. So when we land tall, jump. Nice open hips. We're not jumping and landing in a squat. We're going to land tall, compose yourself, come to the other side of the box or the crate. We're going to drop, stick the landing. Then we're going to broad jump as far as we can as just one rep. That's all you're going to do. Then you can rest and go back into your next set. Metkong today, there's two options again, RX, RX Plus. Happy for you to blend and mix these depending on what equipment you do have. RX today is a 15-minute AMRAP. You've got dumbbell snatches, wall balls, split squat, burpees, and box jump step downs. So what we can do for these, dumbbell or kettlebell snatches, you guys should be fine for those if you've got the equipment. If not, maybe if you've got like a brick or a paver at home, just something that's heavy enough but light enough to get from ground to overhead. So we've got our dumbbell snatch. Starts between the legs, hand away, straight up and overhead in one movement. Obviously making sure you don't drop it, especially at home. Alternating arms if you can. Kettlebell. Remember our rule, thumb up, bum. We're going to keep the elbow high and outside and punch overhead. So kettlebell just through the legs, elbow high and outside, punching overhead, maintaining those reps. If you can, with the kettlebell snatch, you may do, say, a few reps on one arm and then switch, just because it's not as easy to alternate the movements. Wall balls, a lot of you guys won't have a wall ball target, which is completely fine. If you do have a wall ball target, happy for you guys to do that. Otherwise, you're just going to grab your item, it could be anything else, and we've just got goblet squats, add a bit of a push press on the end, like a thruster with an odd object. Split squats, depending on your items that you have as well. You can use weight, you can not use weight, it's completely up to you. I'm simply just going to split my leg. We've got 30 up there, so it's 15 on one leg, 15 on the other, and then the next round it's 20-20. Should be 10 on one leg, 10 on the other. Split position, similar to a split jerk. I'm just going to drop my knee to the ground, back to the top. Knee to the ground, back to the top. Keeping in this nice stack position. Front shin is nice and straight, back leg is nice and straight. Core is engaged, and squeezing the butt, up and down. Then I can swap legs and do the exact same thing with that one. You don't have to come all the way up, just until that tension's enough there. Burpees, chest, bars hit the ground. You guys know what they're all about. 20 reps first round, 10 the second one. Now it gets a little bit tricky. You've got box jump, step down. You've got 10 reps first round, 5 reps next round. If you've got a box, that is completely fine. You can do your normal box jump, step down. If you have a step, a deck, or something at home you can jump onto, even if it's the back of your ute, then do that. If we have nothing, maybe let's just go for some broad jumps. So like one broad jump forward, step back, jump forward, step back. Just as a bit of an option for that one today. RX Plus, you've got some similar movements. It might be a little bit harder to do that with the equipment. you've got wall balls, so just like as I said before, you have toes to bar. If you've got a pull-up bar, by all means you can do that. There's only 35 reps there, so you guys can have a bit of play with what you can do. You could do some dead bugs, some sit-ups, or even blend in something from the RX as well, but it is very hard to scale to. I would definitely say sit-ups or dead bugs are going to be your best bet to keep that core involved. Devil's press, we have got 20 reps up there at 22.5. So if you've only got one dumbbell, that is completely fine. We can do single arm devil's press. We do a burpee with one hand on the dumbbell, jump up, overhead in one movement. Whether that's a snatch or it can be a clean and jerk, entirely up to you. Like burpee, come up, one rep overhead. Because it is a bit lighter, but you're still doing the burpees, I'm happy for you to keep the reps the same, or maybe push it out to like 26, just so there's a few more reps there of each. You can do the same thing with the kettlebell. Just do your burpee next to it. Then grab your kettlebell and you can do it like a clean and jerk or a snatch as well, depending on what you feel most comfortable with for that one. You got a dumbbell or kettlebell, front rack walking lunge. You might need to do that on the spot, that is fine, just like before. Front straight shin, back leg nice and straight as well. Nice engaged core. Stepping up if you can't walk. I don't mind if you step forward or back for this one today. If you've got two, or maybe two objects, make it hard, make it challenging, and still keep doing that the best you can. If you've got no equipment, you can do it with the barbell. You can hold something in front, maybe a kid, dog, bag of soil or something as well. Dumbbell push press. Again, front rack, one hand touches the shoulder, dip and press, overhead, doing your reps. If you've only got one, again, just swap, do 35 total, that is completely fine. If you've got two, use two and go together, or use your barbell. Calorie row, unless you've got a rower or something, I would suggest go for a run, maybe like a 200-meter run if you can, just down the road and back. If you don't want to run, maybe it's going to storm, you could probably just do some more simple burpees or no push-up burpees. So like we done yesterday at the park, into a push-up plank, jump, stand tall, as an option for that one. We've got some midline core. You've got two movements there. It's meant to be with a partner, but you can just work one-to-one. So you're going to do one person or you holding something. You might grab two things, just going to hold in a bear hug type position, make it hard, extend the time the best you can. Hold in a dead ball hug, and then the other one's just going to farm a static hold. So just like this, nice easy position. This one's going to sort of depend on your weight, but I would maybe try and just do a minute hold of the dead ball, minute farmer's hold, and then do some swings. And I know it is a penalty in there, but do some swings and just do it for rounds for a couple of minutes or until it gets challenging. But that's it for today's Metkong class, guys.